welcome to your mini monthly general love tarot reading for June 2017. Hey guys, I'm going to do monthly and try to do the bi-monthly. So sorry I'm late with this video. Just May was absolutely unbelievable regarding work. So I've just been really slammed with everything, but I'm getting on track here, so everything's good. Trust. Trust is up here, guys. I have a feeling it has to do with something that I feel there is a message here regarding trusting someone. I also feel like there has been a little bit of a shakeup with an engagement or a promise from someone that you love and care for. There has to be a decision here, and right now it's up in the air. I really feel like the two of you can work this out. However, I feel like there's a lot of interference going on here. So with that interference, what I'm feeling and what I am thinking here, and when I say feeling, it's because I'm empathic, and thinking is because I am telepathic. And I just feel like there has been some side road here where someone has come in on this relationship and just kind of poured a bunch of hail on this relationship. I'm seeing rain, I'm seeing hail, I'm seeing a storm. Okay, and right now you're just thinking, I don't know what to do. And you're just kind of I feel this is you. I'm getting a lot of swords. I'm getting a lot of water. Okay, may have to do with someone who is an air sign like you, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or it could have something to do also with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. But what I'm feeling is that this is a lot of work for you. For some of you who are in this position, and it doesn't have to be an engagement. It can be a committed relationship. It can be just promises that you had plans for that just seemed to be upside down in the month of June. And again, I'm getting interference. Now, I do feel like there are new beginnings here. And what I'm feeling like this has to do with, again, taking action. Taking action is your last result here. I don't feel like you should sit back and wait for things to happen. I think you need to take action here. Now, I'm getting an earth sign, and I feel like there were 3 people involved here. This is something to do with a past love, a past relationship. Also, I'm getting to a lesson that needs to be learned here is letting go of control. Or if someone is controlling you to the point where you don't have your freedom, even to speak how you're feeling or to stand in your power, you know what? You're going to have to make a decision here, guys, to what are you going to do about this relationship? Okay, you can't continue with it unhealthy like this. Now, there is, I feel, a new relationship that can begin with a water sign here. Again, I'm getting warnings that this water sign can be a little bit controlling. So when you start with this relationship, you want to nip that in the butt. You really want to nip that right then and there. You don't want to start agreeing to all this controlling energy or manipulating energy. Now, you can't change someone. They have to change themselves. But what you can do is change how you want to live this relationship. And if the person doesn't want to agree with you, save yourself heartache, save yourself time, and don't get involved. Now, I feel like somebody's going to return. I feel like I feel someone who wants to return. I'm getting fire and I'm getting water. Okay? And I feel that person wants to return and shake up your world again. Now, some of these relationships that are returning or reuniting from the past may work. Okay, there may be changes. This is something that you're going to have to investigate, something you're going to have to research, something you're going to have to spend your time really analyzing before you get deep into this again. I also feel like someone's coming home. And I feel like this person who's coming home, it could be a child, it could be an adult child, it could be, again, your lover, it could be a friend. But you have to check in with this person. I do feel like they have made wonderful changes with themselves. Again, maybe it's you that has to let go of some of the control, of the fear of the past, of either being hurt or seeing somebody else hurt themselves in some fashion, some way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now and I'll get back to love when it's being called for, but I'm going to just kind of focus a little bit on, the business, the general. I feel like some of you, I'm getting here like there's some money loss. I think for some of you, you were looking forward to a promotion, and this promotion didn't come through because somebody else got that position. Somebody else got this position, and I feel like that other person who got the position kind of kissed up to the boss, or the director or supervisor, whatever, whoever it is, and just kind of, snuck and paid off for that position. Really sorry to hear that's happened to some of you. Also, I feel like some of you may have had a job loss, money loss. Maybe a bill or a summons or something with court came up out of nowhere, and all of a sudden now it's like, where am I going to get the money for this? But that I do feel that some of you will stand strong in this. So it's possible that you could come out the winner in this if you play your cards right. Now, I know that things may have already been shuffled into this position, for example, and you're kind of the loose card that's just standing out there, and you don't know what's going to happen here. But I feel that what I do feel is there is another position for you. It might not even be the same company, but I feel like there is something else for you that is actually going to be better in the long run than what you've been or what you had been soaking up in this other company. I just feel like there was a lot of bureaucracy. There could have been some bullying. It just doesn't all make sense. But it makes sense because it's just a company that I feel runs off a high ego and doesn't really care about their employees. It's whoever kind of kisses butt and whoever just, finds a way to pay off or do a favor. It's a shame, but it's kind of that way. Now, what I'm getting here is, I don't know if this is dreaming, looking for another job, or wishful thinking to advance yourself where you're at. But what I'm going to say to you is you need to check in with your dreams, okay? Now, I believe in dreams and I believe in the dream world, but it is a higher dimension than where we're at here on our planet. So if you want to make these dreams happen, you need to really look very closely on what you're manifesting and, opportunities that come in the door while you're manifesting. So some of these dreams too might be a little too far-fetched, and you don't have the energy or the pick me up and go to go out and search for this type of job. So that's why I said you need to come on down, bring those dreams down into this world, be a little realistic, and see what pertains to that. Another message that came in here is maybe some of you are wanting someone to move in with you, or you want to make space for someone, and you're just kind of wondering, where is this money coming from? How am I going to make this happen? Because I feel like this person who wants to move in either doesn't have a job right now or doesn't make a lot of money and has maybe some serious debts or some serious healing to do before they can actually help bringing income into this home. Now, what I would watch out is for your temper. Okay, I'd watch out for your temper. Just make sure that you're not blowing up at the wrong time. Breathe. Take your time making these decisions. Work it out, like at home. Write it out. Role play it. Do whatever you have to do. You're not going to go in, of course, the same way you've role played it or wrote it out. But it's going to give you some clear energy and some clear footing to actually go in on this and state where you want to be and how you feel about it in a very cordial way. Okay? Because I feel like there are new beginnings. If you handle it the right way, there are new beginnings. And it might be a complete, total new adventure or new position, new something that will be actually very good for you. A lot of growth and happiness in this. Also, too, I'm getting for the ones who want to have children, I'm feeling that this is an opportunity to start anew. Okay, now this could be visiting a fertility clinic and getting everything down, questions answered. This could also be trying different fertility directions. This could also just be planning to have a child, and you don't need to go to fertility. But it's just, I feel like some of you who are looking at this video right now are having issues with having children. Okay. So that's why I mentioned fertility places. And but I do see for the ones who can have children, this is a good month, June, to get pregnant. Now, I feel like for some of you, you want to have a child and your partner's kind of fighting you on this. Or you're questioning the fact, if I do have a child, what happens to my relationship? Is this going to affect my relationship? Because I'm feeling here that one partner doesn't want to really have children. Or maybe they want to have children, but they're afraid. They just don't know how this is going to turn out. And they think they have a bad experience too. Maybe they already have children and maybe their marriage went downhill after children were born. It doesn't have to be. It is a lot of work taking care of a child. But it's a union thing. It's a teamwork here. It's teamwork. Okay? Spirit wants me to go ahead and move back into the love. I just want to let you know, for a lot of you Libras, it is safe to trust. It is safe to trust. It is not safe to trust, and I picked up a fire sign immediately, to trust this person back in your life. Or if they are in your life right now, you really need to reevaluate this. A lot of flirting going on. There's a lot of things happening behind your back. And this person is not always telling you the truth. Okay? Now, there is an opportunity here, whether you're with love or you're not, to really feel the love. I know Venus is in Aries this month, so there might be a little bit direct attitude about things in regards to love. But I think that the lesson here with Venus in Aries is that you are firm, or you want to create yourself to be firm, not asking for too much, okay? Because sometimes if we ask for too much, guys, you know what? We aren't going to get anything. Or we're going to get something and they're just going to walk away from us because we're asking for too much. I think there needs to be a balance here. And you know how that goes, Libra. You're the scales here. Balance. There is an opportunity to give true love a chance. Okay? Now, for some of you, you want to give this love a chance. But I'll be darned, you know what's happening here? Money problems. Okay? And the money problems are affecting the relationship. So either you got to back down a little bit and try to be more motivated, or help your partner be more motivated to make more money or to start working, or to invest in the needs and desires that both of you want together, okay? Because if you hound about financial issues, it's just going to put the pressure on the other person or yourself. And what's going to happen? The relationship's going to have problems, okay? And it may already have problems now. All right, I'm going to pull one more card. Yeah, Spirit is saying healing. Healing, family healing, relationship healings, work relationship healings, healing. That is your key word for June. 2 keywords. Pay attention to red flags. Okay? Listen to your higher self. Any messages, if you're into spirit guides and all that wonderful things, listen carefully. Look for the signs. They're there for you. They could be on license plates. It could be a bumper sticker in a car. It could be a billboard. It could be a commercial on TV. It could be a movie itself. So many ways. Messages come in so many ways. Just all I'm asking, all Spirit is asking here is to pay attention and focus on healing rather than tearing things apart. Okay? And if it does have to come apart, you have to focus on you. You have to focus on healing you. Okay? Otherwise, if you don't, and I'm not saying you have to rush to move on, but the focus needs to be on healing. If you don't, trust me, you're taking this energy into something else, and it could possibly totally collapse on you if you don't do some healing. I don't care if it's just meditation. Okay? Be in the present, guys. If you'd like a personal reading, www.transformationandempowerment.com. Please remember to check your moon and rising because this reading is not going to resonate with everyone. I'm grateful to all of you. I want to wish you all much love and blessings. And I'm also grateful for myself that I didn't cough through this video since I did put a filter on my air conditioner vent and it's not kicking on right now. So I'm blessed. Take care, guys.